Hey YouTube, this video is about these flip-flops. May look pretty ugly, whatever, but basically what it's for is if you've ever had plantar fasciitis, which I just had last year. This is the name of the company that makes these flip-flops. I can't stand wearing shoes in the summertime, and we just had the summer. And I was pretty worried because the flip-flops that I always wear are pretty much, I'm 100% sure, what created the plantar fasciitis. So, I was worried about this summer because it lasted for months and months and months till it finally went away. But I was worried about this summer, okay, should I even try to wear flip-flops again? And a girlfriend of mine, she also has plantar fasciitis right now, and she found these flip-flops. There's a couple different kinds. These aren't the exact kind that she had. The kind she had wasn't available when I went to buy it, and the shoe store I went to said these are actually better. Again, I just took his word for it. I will say that this arch right here, the arch is much more exaggerated on this shoe than her shoe, and I think that totally helped me out a lot. You see some of this edge, just dust from, but you can see where my foot actually sits. So it's kind of, the arch is always up right here. My foot, goes across the whole thing, whatever. I think just like dirt or whatever. Sorry for that. Just sits there. But I wanted to show you so that you could actually see, where the foot kind of sits at times and so on. Like I said, my heel's always right around in here, but it exaggerates your foot up so high, or your arch support, that it actually, I've worn them the whole summer. I've had no issues, like not even close to having any plantar fasciitis. So they're very lightweight. I was wearing Crocs, because they're really lightweight and I really liked them. But and they had pretty decent support in the back like this, but they had no arch support, so they were like flat where you put your feet, but they just had good heel, this area, this area right here had pretty good cushion. Other than that, it was just like really flat all the way to where that cushion was. And again, there was no arch support. The arch support is a must. I have flat feet, unfortunately, but I've never had any issues with plantar fasciitis, like I said, until last year. These are a lifesaver. I've had no issues whatsoever with them. That's why I wanted to create this video, just because I think that, other people, anybody that's out there, I didn't know they existed. I had bought some like orthotics and things for inside my shoe to try and help, and it did help, but I didn't think for a second that they would make flip-flops for actual people that have plantar fasciitis or want to try and prevent it. So I didn't have it anymore, but wearing these all year prevented me from getting it back, because I know for sure that it was from wearing flip-flops that that happened. So again, it's Linco, I guess is the company name. Again, I've worn these all summer long. And on this side is Atrex. That's pretty much it, guys. This is, like I said, it's very lightweight. It's flexible, the whole thing. Typical flip-flop. I mean, nothing else I can say. But the major difference is this arch support is very exaggerated. It took me a little while to get used to it. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I just kept wearing it. It kind of made me feel like my heel was going off to the side, kind of like how it looks like it is. Looks like my heel always sits like right in this area. But I can feel it like sliding back and forth, and dry skin or any dirt in the area can fit in this area. So the foot kind of just sits there perfectly in there. And once I got used to it, which actually, like I said, took a little while, you don't want to, I will say this, when you first get them, just like anything, you might get a little arch support pain, not major pain or whatever, but feet might feel tired and so on and so forth from wearing them because your feet aren't used to it, especially if you have flat feet. But that all went away in a couple weeks. I mean, I could wear them and I would never wear another type of flip-flop again. I could wear them just as easy and comfortable as I was wearing my other flip-flops. They're perfect. So anyway, without further ado, this is for plantar fasciitis. I hope this helps you guys. Anybody that has plantar fasciitis and didn't know that these exist, or that the probable cause or one of the possible causes is the fact that you wear flip-flops, or for you ladies, flats, you know, any type of summer shoe, then you can end up with this. I'm 44 years old, and you know, I never had issues with it before, but I think the older that you get, the more susceptible you are to things. I do know plenty of younger people that have had plantar fasciitis. It's just one of those things that happens. So just so you know, there are flip-flops out there. Now, I did see them for females, you know, all different colors, whatever. I always just had black or brown, and I only bought one pair at the time. So I just opted for the black, and that's it. But they do have all kinds. So that's the company again. Or that's the company. Type in one of those, Google them up, search it up, and you'll find it. Okay, guys, like, please, comment, and subscribe if you have any questions. Personal questions are also invited. You know, like what happened to me, what types of things did I feel with plantar fasciitis, what else did I do, blah, 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 and I'll have no problem talking to you guys. All right, thanks.